Hello, welcome back to my channel and to today's video where I am going to be doing an updated home tour. So let's head inside. So the first little area that we come into is our entranceway. Just a little table where we pop our keys, etc. So we had a change of front door. Glamorous assistant is here. And the first room that we come into is our office, or formerly was our office. Simon's going to open the bifolds because it's very, very nice. So this room has changed slightly from perhaps some of our past home tours. As I mentioned, this was an office. It's now sort of just my filming room. So it's not particularly styled or anything in here. I've just got all the equipment, the mirror, which you'll recognise from all of my reels and photos, etc. But for us, obviously, a filming room is needed. So now I'm going to move through to the hallway. The stairs we'll get onto later, but those were a recent project. And I'm going to head into our bedroom, our main bedroom, the primary, if you will, which with this being a bungalow is of course on the ground floor. So we have a few projects in here which have got, Bella's having some dad love. We've got a few projects in here, number one being the linen cupboard. Yes, that was that a recent-ish project? It was this year, wasn't it? Yeah. So that's our linen cupboard. So we've got a video fully dedicated to that makeover. We've also got a video dedicated to the makeover of our ensuite, which you can see in here with a delicious marble sink, which I love so much. So this has all got a full video on here. You can see a full, more in-depth renovation process, all the bits and bobs that we changed, including adding in the magic pocket door in here. And then, huh?
Good decision, because
Yeah.
it's open this way.
Yeah, it did. I'd love a pocket door, to be honest. I would have a pocket door everywhere if I could. And then we've got a barn door, which is a similar sort of thing. So basically doors that slide. They're really good use of space. And where Simon has just locked himself into is his wardrobe, which again, we have a dedicated video on because it's a little IKEA hack and it's very much a man wardrobe because it's all black in there. Although I love a bit of black. So that is our bedroom. Let's head out and go into the next room, which is our downstairs loo or WC, whatever you want to call it. So this was home to one of the many infamous corner toilets at some point, and we obviously changed it, completely ripped everything out as we did in all the other bathrooms. And again, this is another room that we have a full dedicated video on, the full renovation of this little toilet / bathroom. So I will list all of those renovation videos all below in the description box, but we do also have a home playlist as well that you can, I think, specifically follow if you're into the home stuff. Now we're going to go through into the kitchen. So one of the biggest changes in here was that this was a single door. We knocked it open so that we could have these big double doors, although a lot of the time, especially in summer, we have them both open or just one open. And then we have some more double doors through there into the dining area and lounge, which I will get to in a moment. Kitchen, obviously we upcycled because we had it wrapped in vinyl. And then over here it sort of extends. Actually, let's just pan over here slightly because that's where our fridge is for anyone that hasn't seen the slightly unusual layout of our home. This was another IKEA hack, this area over here. We used 2 Billy bookcases and fashioned a little thing above it. And then, as I was just saying, this little area here where the dogs are all chilling out. Good girl, Bella, you're actually using your cool mat. It's a bit warm today. This is our main sort of seating area. So this entire space is where we spend the majority of our time, especially given that this is where the TV is. And that's always for me where I like to spend my time. So this is a nice open plan area. We've made it nice and bright and airy, and it's just a lovely space to spend some time, especially in the summer, because as I'm about to pan out, we do have these glorious bifold doors which open out to our new patio area. And this video for the garden renovation we shared a couple of months ago, maybe now, I think it was. So this is our first summer with our new patio space. We go all the way down there to the bifolds where you just saw Simon opening them. And we've got another little area down there as well, which again, I'm just going to leave you guys to watch in the garden renovation video because it gives just a better, broader view. But now I'm going to head down into, this was another recent project of ours. We just completely transformed this half of this external building into our home gym. Now we did use it as a home gym before, but it just looked awful. We had like blue carpet tiles, it was grim. And so this is a project which was completed this year. It was actually started at the end of last year. And yeah, we're both really happy with this. This is a daily used room or a daily used space for both of us. And whilst we don't have loads of equipment in here, we've got the stuff that we like to use. So, you know, it saves on a gym membership. And then I will give you a sneak peek behind what I like to call the curtain of doom, because it leads to this. Our indoor swimming pool. We have some ideas over on the home Instagram account. There is a reel by those tippy tappies. I think someone's followed me in. Yep. Hi guys. Come on, let's go. There is a reel on the home Instagram account to sort of share any ideas that we have for that space. So let's head back outside now. I'm going to close the door so that those guys don't end up in the void that was the swimming pool. Simon's doing a spot of sprinkling there. I'll leave him to that. And we will head dining room. That's where I'm headed. So I'm going to head back through the kitchen area and we're going to go into the dining, and these are barn sliding doors again, so these open up nice and big. So this is a nice open plan lounge here where we've got our log burner. It's very cozy in here in a winter time, but we don't have a TV in here. So we do play some music in the winter, and sometimes I'll bring my laptop in if we have been sort of binging some kind of show or if we want to watch a film or something, but we don't have a TV in here. And then it leads through, again, nice and open plan. We've got a little mid-century feature here which we decided to keep, which is this curved sort of archway, leads into this space, which is our dining space. And if you can see this beam here, there was a wall and then a door just here. And then there was a tiny little corridor room. And that again is in a dedicated video, so you can see how it looked before and what exactly we did in the process to knocking that through so that we could create this larger dining space. So we can have nice roast dinners, nice big Christmas dinner. And then we've got the random nook over there, which I still haven't decided what's going on. Now this is actually normally closed because I don't want you guys to think, oh, we sit and eat dinner and we can see our washing machine. So we do like a glass door, but obviously when it's a room like what we're about to go into, the utility, the glass has been redid. Now this used to formerly be our garage or garage, however you'd like to say. And we decided we were not going to use a garage. We're just not garage people. We don't have enough sort of stuff. We don't have bikes or anything like that. We don't have a very nice car that needs to be kept in a garage. But what we do need is a utility because we have 4 doggos. So for us, a doggy bath was an absolute essential. Now this room is one of our favourite rooms in the house because we did pretty much all of this IKEA hack ourselves. This is actually a Pax wardrobe where we've got our washing machine and tumble dryer. So this was a whole IKEA hack, and that has got over 1 million views. So it was very, very popular. And you know what? It was pretty easy to do. And I know I'm saying that as someone that has a bit of DIY experience, but it was pretty easy to do. And I do like spending time in here, which I know probably sounds quite sad, but I like cleaning. So, you know. Right, let's head out of here. We'll go back through the dining area. We'll close that door. And then we do also have a separate door to the lounge. Again, another glass one, just because we like to let all the natural light flood through. So that one just runs through into the corridor. But I'm just going to go this way, and then we'll start to head upstairs. So the stairs, I think, were our most recently finished project. We have these carpeted. It's how they were before. It's what we chose to have done again, purely because we have the dogs and they like to get the zoomies. And yeah, it would just be absolute carnage if we had these as solid oak stairs. Solid oak stairs would be a dream of mine, but alas, it is just not practical in our current situation. So here we come to upstairs, which I know, as I've mentioned, this is a bungalow. Slightly odd for a bungalow to have an upstairs, but it is a converted bungalow. So here you can see we have the apex roof, which of course can cause some head height issues and has proved to be a bit of a challenge that we've wanted to accept when doing certain rooms. So I'm going to start, where should I start off? I'm going to start off with our first guest room, which was a project I think we completed maybe at the start of this year. I think it was in January we finished this. I can't remember. When you renovate, it all just merges into one. So this is actually our smallest guest room. Still a pretty decent size, but of course we have the apex roof again, and we do have a little bit of a, what are these called? I forgot, for the life of me, I've just forgotten what this is called. But the bit that sticks off, we'll write the term on screen because I've just had a complete mind blank. So yes, this is our guest room. So this is a nice little space, very nice and cozy, really nice and light and bright and airy. We've got a big window over the other side, got a huge skylight here. And yeah, we just kept it kind of sort of fuss-free, nice and bright, light and airy, but welcoming and inviting for our guests that have come to stay with us here in the countryside. Right, let's head, where should I head next? Let's head into the bathroom, because this bathroom was such a good project. I loved doing this bathroom and deciding on all the things in here. The tiles are by far my favourite tiles out of all the bathrooms that we've got in the house. We have a bath in here, which is huge. This bathroom is, for me, quite small, especially given the head height issues. I think if it were sort of full head height, it wouldn't appear as small. It would be a decent sort of square footage. But yeah, it's so good to have a bath in here. Having said that, I have yet to even use that bath. No one's used the bath. And then we've got a shower here, and then over this side, we designed this whole little, oh, what are those? Oh, I told Simon to fix those. Apologies. So got a whole little sort of built-in area over here where we just sort of added in some functional bits, some cubby areas for towels, and then this one normally has toilet rolls in, and we took the tiles all the way up to that sort of join where you see the ceiling. And again, it's just really nice and light and bright. It's one thing I really love about this house. We've got huge windows, massive windows, and then up in this converted area we've got really big skylights as well. So this house just lets in floods and floods of natural light, even when it's a bit of a gloomy day. Another huge skylight, and then we're going to head over to the next spare bedroom, which is our largest. spare bedroom, guest bedroom, whatever you want to call it. And this room also doubles up as Simon's PlayStation room. We've got another one of those alcove areas, which I still can't remember the name of. And then we've got a little chair where Simon likes to sit and he can play his PlayStation over yonder. Now I'm going to head through to the room which will probably be most recognised. So that I'm not going to open, you know, that's my shoes. And then in here we have my wardrobe. I took the smallest room upstairs here in the house. This is actually a double bedroom. I know it might not look like it from what I'm showing you now because I've got all of my wardrobe fixtures in here, which was another IKEA hack. So there is a video for this one as well. There's basically a video for every single room and every project that we've done. And then some smaller projects like this, which I made earlier on this year. This is another IKEA hack. And it is a rotating central storage island, which is very useful for me for folding and things. And I made that all out of IKEA products and some additional bits and bobs as well, which needed to be used for fixtures and fittings. So yeah, basically there was never going to be enough storage space for all of my clothes downstairs in our bedroom, even just getting, you know, built-in wardrobe somewhere. So I did always need to take the smallest room, and we don't have children, have no plans to have children. So do you know what? This works for us. And I think that is it. I've covered all the rooms, I've covered outside, and I'm going to end here on the landing. In fact, I can turn around and speak to you guys in the mirror. So thank you very much for joining me for another home tour. I don't want to say it's our final home tour because we don't have any plans to move or anything just yet. We do still have some smaller projects. We have the external part of the house, our driveway, which are bigger projects, but also some smaller projects still to do inside, and lots of finishing touches, which we just haven't got around to yet. But this is the most recent and updated tour of our home after now almost 3 years of pretty much solid renovation. Thank you for following our journey and for continuing to, and I will see you next time.